Imagine this. You walk into a room and before anyone even says a word, you know exactly what they're thinking. No guessing, no awkward pauses, no poker faces. Just raw, unfiltered thoughts blasting into your brain. Sounds cool, right? Well, maybe. So what if people could read each other's minds instantly? Forget texting, emails, or even talking. The moment you think something, boom, it's out there, like an unmute button for your brain. But how would this actually change the way we live, love, and maybe even survive as a species? Let's break it down. First, your social life would implode in about 5 minutes. Think about it. Every time you meet someone, your brain usually filters out all the rude or awkward stuff. You don't say, "Wow, your haircut looks like a lawnmower accident." But if thoughts are broadcast instantly, that little filter is gone. Everyone around you hears the raw version. Dating? Forget it. The moment you think, "Wow, they're kinda out of my league," or "I hope they don't see this zit," the other person hears it. Relationships would be brutally honest, but also brutally short. On the flip side, no one could lie anymore. Your boss couldn't secretly hate your PowerPoint. Politicians couldn't fake sincerity. And your best friend could never pretend they forgot your birthday. Honesty would be the new default setting, whether you want it or not. In the workplace, things would get messy too. Imagine sitting in a meeting. Normally, it's one person talking while everyone else politely nods. But now, everyone hears the constant background thoughts. This could have been an email. I'm starving. Why is Greg breathing so loud? Meetings would be absolute chaos. But maybe there's a silver lining. Collaboration could be lightning fast. No misunderstandings, no miscommunication. Architects could instantly share mental blueprints. Musicians could hear each other's melodies before playing a note. Science teams could swap ideas in real time, like a giant hive mind. Now let's talk about crime. If your brain's an open book, being a criminal gets tricky. You can't plan a bank robbery when every cop instantly hears step 1, steal money. Courts would also change completely. Forget lawyers and witnesses. Just listen to the suspect's thoughts. Instant justice. But here's the twist. If everyone knows everyone else's thoughts, privacy disappears. Every embarrassing memory, every weird daydream, every guilty pleasure, all exposed. Society might collapse not from crime, but from sheer oversharing. Our brains aren't exactly quiet places. Most of us have constant mental chatter, random songs, unfinished grocery lists, old embarrassing moments. Imagine if you couldn't shut that off and everyone around you heard it too. Overload. Anxiety and stress could skyrocket. On the other hand, empathy might hit an all-time high. You'd feel what others are going through. No more saying "I understand" half-heartedly. You'd actually understand. Wars, racism, hate. Maybe they'd shrink if we truly experienced each other's pain and joy. Here's the wildest part. If everyone's thoughts were out in the open, language itself might become obsolete. No need for words. Humanity could evolve into a kind of telepathic hive mind. That sounds efficient, but also terrifying. Individuality, secrets, personal identity, gone. We'd function more like ants, where the group matters more than the person. So, what if people could read each other's minds instantly? At first, life would be total chaos. Friendships broken, relationships fried, and meetings ruined forever. But over time we might adapt, learning to control our thoughts, build a deeper sense of empathy, and maybe even become more united as a species. Or we'd all just run into the woods screaming, because no one really wants their inner monologue playing on public speakers. So what do you think? Would instant mind reading make the world a better place? Or would it tear society apart? Drop your thoughts, literally your thoughts, in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this brain-bending what if, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell so you don't miss the next one. Because, who knows, the next episode might just answer what happens if you could erase your thoughts instead.